Happy Sunday, everybody. How's everybody doing? Happy Sunday. Let me go back. Hey, Lynette. Hey, Pepper Rookie. How you doing, fam? Hey, fam. Hey, Precious. Who else is it? Hey, Mr. BS. Hey, Miss Cheryl. Hey, Sunshine. Hey, Jamia. How you doing, sis? Cooking and listening. Hey, Tamika. How you doing? Happy Sunday. How's everybody doing? Y'all, I've had a busy day. I've been doing a lot today. Actually, well, it wasn't that busy yesterday. I did do a few things yesterday too. How's everybody doing? How your weekend been? And did anybody cook out and not invite me? That's all I want to know. Did anybody cook for Memorial Day and not invite me over? Hmm? I'll wait. Now these locks is doing what they want to do. Hey G Mama, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I'm looking all brown. Ooh. You did a beekeeper class? That is awesome. How was it? Hey, Thomas, happy Sunday. How was it? Did you feel like you want to get bees now? Tell me more. See how you are, Mr. BS? Now, how am I going to get there in time for my plate? Why are you just now telling me that you are cooking? What you fixing? Tell me that. I planted some citrus plants, felt that heat, and when it's, I know that's right. Thank you, fam. I appreciate you. Let me see what you said. Happy Memorial. That ain't enough for me to cook though. There is no secret for tracking the garden. I can tell you that. Other than I use a planner, but you still got to go out there. The planner ain't gonna tell you when stuff is ready. Just saying, you almost have to look at that stuff every day. But for me, I go first thing in the morning, walk my garden, and I usually go again and walk around when the sun starts to go down. But it hasn't gotten really hot here yet. It was like right now it's 63 degrees. I think it might have attempted to knock on 70's door, but it did not get to 70 degrees. Now these strings on this thing is long. Hold on. We have a burn ban here, so no grill. Okay, I can see if they're talking about burning trash, burning wood. You mean I can't burn on my grill? No. Jamia, what state you in? Cause I rebuke that. That we not doing that. Hey burner girl, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. I know I want bees. I thought it was going to freak me out. Really informative. It usually is. Hey, Happy Mac. Happy Sunday. Been raining for years here. Nobody cooking. It rains typically every Memorial Day here, and it don't stop nothing. I kid you not. Like literally, my aunt's best friend, her family has a cookout at a park every year for Memorial Day weekend, and that would be rain or not. Rain or not, they're gonna be out there and having a good time. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I know. Berta Girl said today was strictly gardening shenanigans. Right. Hey TLC, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. Just burgers, hot dogs, and a T-bone. I don't want the T-bone, but I'll take a hot dog. But you gotta let it get a little dark. It don't burn it. Just let it get a little dark. Okay? You know the difference. Just saying. And I don't even be eating. That's the only time I really will eat a hot dog most time is in the summer if I grill them. But I typically don't. I will prefer to have like a Polish over a hot dog. personally. And I'm picky about my hot dogs because I usually get beef hot dogs. Yeah. So you should have took my order, Mr. BS. Also, even with the best planner and labeling facts, says get what's first of all. No, if you do the planning and the labeling the way you should, you might be okay. I start off good, and then I just be like, let's just get these plants and or seeds in the ground, and then we're gonna figure it out in the end. Because I'm gonna know what it is once it comes up. I'm gonna know a tomato plant when I see it. I'm gonna know a watermelon plant when I see it. I know a pepper plant when I see it. I know a squash plant when I see it. So once it starts surfacing, I'm like, oh, okay, that's what I put there. So the first things that go out in the season, I know everything that's out there. But once it starts to get like nice and I gotta hurry up and do some stuff. Yeah, y'all get what y'all get. I figure it out in the end. Or I'll be like, oh, this is some pepper. We're gonna figure it out. I know what kind of peppers I'm growing. Where they are in order. Nah. I barbecued one day and took the ribs out, made potato salad and spaghetti. Nice. Nice. That's how I do. If I do cook for the weekend, I do it one day and then we will have some left over. Hey, Miss Cassandra, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I'm gonna have to figure out something. Tamika, girl. Now I'm gonna tell you something that does help me. Again, I ain't gonna be able to tell you variety, but I can tell you plant. I have raised beds. I don't know how you grow. And so I will only put a specific plant in a 4x4 bed or whichever one of the beds I'm growing in. So a particular bed may only have tomatoes. It will have varying varieties, but it will only have tomatoes. And then I'll have a bed that only has hot peppers. It will have varying varieties, but it will only have hot peppers. Same thing with sweet. Varying varieties, but all sweets. That's as good of a system as I have come up with when it comes to certain plants, because I grow my peppers and tomatoes on a much larger scale than most other plants that I grow. So yeah. Maybe that can help. That's all I got for you, girl. That's all I got. In Florida, girl, Florida tripping. I'm surprised y'all following the rules. Let's see. We just started getting rain yesterday, a little rain today. It's been so dry. I got it. So they just don't want no fires to catch. Happy Mac. Wait a minute. You got the greenhouse frame for 50. Did you put it up already? And how much is it going to cost? What are you going to do for paneling? Because I guess you don't have to buy the, what is it called? Carbon something plastic. You could do other things. There's other options. DIY that mug. Put some regular plastic like people put over their windows in the wintertime. I think that works. I don't know. Don't get me on. Don't follow my suggestions. Just know there are suggestions. Do some research. But what are you going to do about that? And have you put it up? Because that's the work. And the T-bone for you anyway. See, you stingy. Now, what if I wanted a piece? See how you are? I don't like steak, though. Me too, G-Mama, but I don't want it. Like, some people don't understand. That's why I said dark but not burnt. Because I have seen people where you break it open and it's like they done seriously burnt it. It's like, that's not, no. It's supposed to just be on the outer of it. So I need it made right. Or I'm going to have to make you make it again, Mr. BS. And do it right. I'm just saying. I think squirrels and chipmunks toss those labels backs. Backs. They are disrespectful. You try to be like me, I still have to flag everything. Listen, don't be like me. Better. Because did you just hear? Were you listening, Bernie girl? All I can tell you is that it's a tomato. Can I tell you if it's a Roma or a what was those that grew the Aunt Lou's railroad tomato? No, I was literally doing some work out at the community garden today, and I was like, I think I put XYZ over here. We gonna find out, ain't we? When it starts putting on fruit. Hey, Black Guns and Gardens, how you doing? Happy Sunday. It's been a while. Hey, T-Nog, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Uh-oh. I missed something. Uh-oh, y'all. See, this is what happens when I start pushing stuff. Whiteside in here. Hey, Whiteside. I must have missed y'all come in because I see people speaking, but I don't went past that. Hey, Whiteside Tactical. Happy Sunday. I feel like I done missed something, y'all, but if I did, I'm sorry. Hey, girl, dad, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch it as I'm trying to catch up. Paul Robeson, I wish I grew those. I don't have seeds. Send me some. Somebody send me some Paul Robeson. I'm not growing them this year though. I can tell you that. What's out there is out there. I will grow them next year though. I've wanted to grow them, but I don't have seeds. So there's that. That's why I only planted one variety this season. Of tomatoes? Really? I do have too many varieties. But I have to have a pasting and I have to have my slicers. So I did limit it to so many. I think I have 4 slicers. I only have one pasting. It's the San Marzanos this year. Last year, I think I grew the Romas. I prefer the San Marzanos. Those are my favorite. But, oh, yeah. I just thought of one of the slicers I'm growing, which is the Jubilee, which was my favorite last year. So there's that. Hey, Ramsey J. Just checking in to give a thumbs up. I appreciate you, fam. But yeah, so I will have the Jubilee, the Aunt Lou's, and I might be saying that tomato wrong. I can't remember. It was something like that. And I think it was Aunt Lou's railroad tomatoes. And then a peach tomato. Pepper Rookie, if you're still in here, I did get the brown sugars to germinate, and then I put them in my greenhouse to let them, finish doing their thing. And we got a cold day, and even with my heater on, I lost all of my starts, and I had to start over, and I didn't have seeds to start that one over. So no brown sugar tomato this year, maybe next year. Hey Jason, how you doing? Happy Sunday. So I'm kind of sad about that because I really wanted to try that one. So I know I have the peach, the Jubilee, the Aunt Lou's, and I have one more. I'm sure of it, but what it is, I don't know. We got tomatoes, that's for sure. I'm trying to see what Romas I like the best. I think I'm growing 5 different Romas. Really, I have had 2 seeds for 2 types of them: the Big Mamas and the regular Romas. I've never grown the Big Mamas though. We'll get them next year. Facts. But y'all, if y'all seen Pepper Rookie drop, he's been dropping a couple videos. Somebody didn't let him outside. He's doing more supervising than working. But just messing with you, fam. But He was showing them tomatoes. They looking mighty nice. Mighty nice. Nice big tomatoes. So yeah. And y'all know everything is kind of getting started for me. I was out there. I do have a harvest coming. So I'm excited about that. Um and I did have had the kale and collards. I've harvested from that kale like 3 times since 2 times since the video I dropped. So 3 times total. It just is growing pretty quickly, which I appreciate because I really like it. I actually had some tonight for dinner. And yeah, it's delicious. There's nothing like it. You got me some Paul Robeson when you ready. I appreciate it. Yes, I'm definitely want to grow them. I've heard a lot of I think most of y'all in here have grown them. I think T-Nog has. Um I don't know if Sunshine has. Did you grow them? Because I know last year a lot of people were growing those. And I didn't have seeds. So none for me. But I want to try them. I like to try different varieties. So yeah. It's nice to see them delegating work. I know that's why. Save your strength. That's right. Focus on getting better. What is that? The Martino's Romas. I haven't heard of them. I tried to grow them, but I didn't have success with Paul Robeson. Okay. I don't usually have too many problems with getting my. This year was actually the first year I have most of my garden is stuff that I started from seed. I have to supplement with with some starch from my local nursery. Mm-mm. The only thing that's in my garden that I could think of off the top of my head that's from my local nursery is Brussels sprouts. And that's because I decided late that I wanted to grow them and they already take time to germinate and all that stuff. So I just bought starts. You did the challenge. They're delicious, meaty, good tomato. I can't multitask. Why did you say that? But I see you done made me forget what I was saying, Thomas. I need to ignore the comment. Oh, I was just saying the Brussels sprouts were one thing that I put in there that I didn't grow from seed. And I have some celery. Even though I did grow some celery from seed, I wanted more and mine was taking forever. I can multitask. What I can't do is be interrupted and remember, Thomas. That's different. Multitasking is when you can do more than one thing at a time. I can't have more than one thought at the same time, sir. Hey, she said, hey, stay woke, grow your own food. How y'all doing? Happy Sunday. Oh, your T. Hey, T. I don't need to see all the comments, Thomas. What you got to say? I don't need to see all of them. Actually, that's the point of me being up here is to talk, not to read what you have to say. To be quite honest, it ain't about you, sir. Thomas is here starting stuff as usual. Oh, you got a half-inch of broccoli for me. That's nice. I was excited last year when I got broccoli for the first time. I missed out on cherry. I'm never growing cherry tomatoes again. Ever. Ever. Ever, ever. Tina said Paul Roberts tomatoes or Big Dark and delicious. Are you saying are big dark and delicious? Nice. I want to try them. I definitely want to try them. I definitely do. I want to try the pineapple ones too. I do have seeds for them, but I haven't grown them yet. I always have to choose. Like you can't grow all the things because you just can't eat all the things. Um, Billy said Erica knows nothing about sunflowers. I don't remember telling you she did. I'm so confused. I honestly don't remember telling you that she did, Thomas. Did I say that? And did I say it in a serious way? None of your cauliflower germinated? Oh, that sucks. Is Veggie in here? Am I tripping? Oh. Hey, Veggie Farming. I'm assuming you are because I see G Mama speaking. Hey Shanna, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Yep, she in here. I see you now, sis. Happy Sunday. But yeah, I told you I wanted to grow sunflowers. Drop the seeds. They are the easiest thing to grow. Just literally drop the seed. But I don't remember telling you that Erica was the person to go to. What, sir? And if I said it, it was not in. I was not being. I'm pretty sure I didn't. You tell me when I said it so I could go back and watch me saying such a thing. Because Erica, of all the people I could have suggested, I don't think that. And I hope she's listening because she would be saying the same thing. She would have told you, like, I don't know nothing about growing no something. Now, what I told you, see, Thomas, that's the problem. Y'all don't listen to understand. What I said is I sent seeds to Erica because Alex likes sunflower seeds. And so they grew them. That is not the same as saying that Erica knows all the things about growing a sunflower. But I will tell you this, just drop the seeds, sir. It's no special magic to growing a sunflower. Literally. There's like so many people in this chat who will attest that. Tina, I think she has grown sunflowers in her garden. TLC probably knows. Who else is in here that grows? Miss Cheryl. I'm just saying, my cherry tomatoes didn't make it. I will never grow them again. That's right. Not that part, fam. That's that. I look. I know Shannon like, but that's the truth. I'm waiting for her to come in. Her name done been said so many times. I'm waiting for her to come into the chat. I'm telling you. But no, Thomas, I did not say to. First of all, why were you talking to Billy? Not the point of you talking to Billy. That's not what I'm saying. Why would you be talking to Billy about what Erica? I don't know what Erica know about no sunflowers. Ask Erica. It's always somebody trying to tell somebody else what somebody don't know. Billy don't know nothing about sunflowers. Run tell that. Run tell him I said so. Talking about what somebody else don't know. Was he able to help you? No, but she don't. But she don't. Oh, G Mama in here. She grow. Listen, it's so many. Do you see what Tina said? The sunflowers grow themselves. Drop the seed where you want it to be at, where you want this sunflower to grow up at. Seriously, it's that easy. You can't find too many plants that's just that simple to grow. And it is. But they some of them take a while, so you should be dropping that now. I'm just saying, like now. And don't just drop one. You could grow several sunflowers. I don't like them. I don't grow them. I like them. I think they're pretty, but I've heard about the things that they attract, and that's why they will never grow in my garden because I'm not trying to attract bugs of any sort. And in my life, that's how it would go down. It would absolutely be everything that it attracts that nobody ever has to deal with will happen to me. I'm just saying. I have been in my garden today a couple times, and each time I have seen a different spider. Like, why? Like, why? But I gave you the answer, so you should, Thomas, because I could have helped you. I just did. And I just got, someone to affirm that I was telling you the correct thing. And that was Tina. She said they grow themselves. And they do. They really do. They're so easy to grow. They really are. My sunflowers have been coming up on their own. I can believe that because I'm just waiting for someone to start coming up in my new plot at the community garden because the girl who was over there had sunflowers and she did not harvest the seeds from them. The birds ate a lot, but I'm not sure they got every one of them. And I don't want sunflowers. Pepper Rookie, I absolutely agree with them. They are good garden guards. However, what I tell them when I go out there is they are to be, I can know that they're there, but I should not see that they're there. I literally talk to these things. Spiders and prayer mantis. When they show up in my garden, I'm like, look, I'm not gonna dispatch you because they have a purpose. So I allow them to be there, but I'm like, I'm gonna go back into the house. And when I decide to come back out again, I need you not to be where you are. I don't want to see them. They can they can eat all the stuff. They can have a smorgasbord. They can tie on a napkin and have their fork and knife and be waiting for the other things that they want to eat. I don't care. Just when I come outside, when they hear that back door open, I need them to scurry into some little dark space that does not catch my eye so that I can do what I need to do out there without disturbance. Everything you grow attracts bugs. There's some facts to that. It's just that I don't see. Speaking of that, y'all, listen to what happened. So in the videos that I've done with the kale, with my kale, cabbage, and cauliflower, I put that netting system over it, right? And it's working out great. I go out to my garden yesterday and there's one of those white butterflies flying around inside of there. It is my fault, but that's not the point. So what had happened was I was trying to cut down the weeds around my beds with my weed whacker, and it caught the netting a little bit at the very, almost at the very bottom. So there's literally a nickel, maybe just a slight bit bigger size hole at the very bottom, literally at the part that leans up against the wood of my bed. That sucker found that hole and got inside. I got him though. Don't worry. I just let him fly out. I opened it up, let him fly out. I checked all my leaves. They were all good. So he had clearly no time to do any damage. And I'm just watching just to make sure I didn't miss anything. But I was out there today. Everything still looks really good. Nothing happening. I still even checked behind the leaves again, did a second check just to make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't see anything out there. But I was like, I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to cover that little. And that, like I said, it's my fault that it's there. But how, Sway? It's so little. Next time I do a video out there, I'm going to show y'all. Because I was like, you got to be kidding me. Those things are relentless. Like, really? You found how did you find it? Like, did you just fly? It's like somebody trying to break into somebody's house and they're trying to find the window that you accidentally left open, possibly. And they check every single one. Like, why is this bug flying around that thing that much to where it found the one little space that it could get in there? I don't understand. I was thinking tape, and I was like, tape isn't going to hold up because once it rains, that's going to be, yeah. Hey, Angela, happy Sunday. And I don't think I could clamp it because it's a tight fit. I could deal with the flies. I don't like them. And now outside, I don't have to deal with them too much because I'm not out there when they're buzzing around as so much. But if they get in my house, that's a whole nother. But anything gets in my house, that's a whole nother conversation. So, but the flies definitely can get in there. They don't have to look for a hole. The netting holes are not so tight that a fly can't get in there because I saw flies buzzing around in there. I had just fed it that bed like Thursday, I think. Some super 511, not super juice, some 511. And yeah, y'all know the flies, they be like, oh, that's their favorite smell. One of them. So I saw quite a few flies buzzing around in there. But yeah, I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything in the chat. So it's a 3-day weekend for me, y'all. So tomorrow I am off. Hopefully I'll be able to relax some because today was really a busy day. I spent some time out at the community garden. Then I came home and did some work at my garden. I did some work in my basement. And I had set up something for in here. So it's just been one thing after another. This is actually my first break. Hey GT, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I haven't even eaten dinner. I tried to eat a little bit before I started my live. It literally is sitting next to me. I'm not even making that up. And no, I'm not going to show y'all. But it is. It's sitting next to me. I did get a few bites in. Because I'm like, I haven't eaten anything. And I cooked. I wish. I need a happy hour. I need a happy hour. I'm tired. So, but I got so many things checked off that I wanted to get done today. So I'm not really complaining because I'm really proud of what I got done and that I kept going until I got those tasks completed because the basement was a task. I am trying to, it's literally pretty much everything in there. There's like 90% of what's down there is getting hauled away to the dump so that I can redo my basement. So it's as I've been decluttering from the main level, a lot of stuff has been going into the basement. And so I went through that stuff. I went and got contractor trash bags because they hold up and have I thought I was going to have a bunch of them. I literally only feel like I think 3 of them. I thought I was going to have like 10 because it seemed like it was just that much stuff down there. But a lot of the stuff that's down there is big stuff. So most of the stuff that's getting hauled away is I have a room in my basement that's like a size of a small bedroom and it has workout equipment. So I'm getting all that hauled away. Hey Sugar, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. And so there's quite a bit of that. Most of it is that there's a bike, upright bike, 2 boxing bags, a treadmill, a weight bench with all the weights. All those things are going. All of them. And then there's a couple furniture pieces and just some random other stuff. So I wanted a blank slate again. That way I can set it up how I want it set up. It was it wasn't a space that I actually occupied before. It was more of it was a man cave before, so now it's gonna be my space. Come do your basement. I haven't cleared through the entire basement since I have been back home. I just have everything piled up to like a corner. It's like a corner and a side. It's not really a corner. It's like a third of the basement, I should say. Everything is over there so that when I call these people to come haul it away, I can make sure that they're not touching things that I want to keep. Because I do have my greenhouse that, if y'all remember, I used to have a greenhouse sometimes back here last year. It's in the basement now, and I want to make sure they don't take that. And I just had like a couple tubs with things in it, just my random crafting stuff, and that's it. Outside of that, take all that stuff. Take all that stuff. And then I will get the basement the way I want it. So there's that. And I'm looking forward to it. So I just wanted to get everything in one singular place. So I don't have to be, as they're trying to get stuff out of my house, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, let me look through this or something. Nope. I've already looked through everything. Everything's ready to go. So mine too. But it ain't stuff for 50 years. But mine too. Well, pretty much everything down there is going to be taken out. So yes, I'm letting it go. And then I think the room that I had the fitness stuff in, I am going to put shelves in there, my metal shelves, like I have one over here. And then I'll put all my canning stuff in there. And even my jars, when I can up my food, I'll store in there. And I think that's my plan for that room, is to do that. Because right now I have a lot of it in my laundry room, which is fine because my laundry room is like the size of a big master bedroom. It's a big laundry room. Most people are like, this is your laundry room? Yeah. And there's probably 8 shelves down in there, at least. Yeah, there's about 8 of them. And with a washer and dryer and like a cabinet, 2 cabinets next to the washer and dryer, it's just, yeah, it's a big room. So, hey, Elle, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Talking with neighbors to make up a community freedom garden. Nice. And getting their kids. That's awesome. I love getting kids involved with the garden. Take care of chickens and weeds. I love it. I love it. Y'all making sure y'all got it together. The arsenal and the garden. You got to protect the garden. Just saying. That's okay. That's okay. He said they got better stuff than him. That's okay. Listen, there's a lot of people on this platform who got better stuff than me. Your basement flood at least twice a year, and my whole community flood in the basement. Oh, that sucks. I do have this back room. I call it a panic room. It's not. I only call it that because it's like, okay, so in the laundry room, to the back of it, there's like a closet that it's like the room kind of veers out. It's like if you had a hallway, but it's not a hallway. But there's this little walkway, and then there's a closet, and next to the closet, there's this other door that's a room that's maybe, no, 4 by 8 feet, something like that. Maybe 4 by 6 feet. I mean, 8 by 6 feet, something like that. And it's concrete. So it's not finished in any kind of way. It's just concrete, walls, floor, ceiling. And there's a leak somewhere on that side of the house, because if we get rain, like heavy rain for days and days and days, it will get wet in there. But it's not to the point where it floods my basement at all. Not even the laundry room. And it's right off of the laundry room. It doesn't even get into the laundry room. So I had somebody look at it once, and they were like, yeah, they should be able to fix that and find it. I'm like, how would you find it? Because it has to be so small because of the amount of water that gets in. It's not a lot. I don't know. I don't know. Hey Lynette, you must have left out and came back. How you doing? Um, hey Kriya, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Welcome in. Yeah, that's the part that's rough with basements. Like if you have one that doesn't stay dry. Mine, it only has those the laundry room, the main area of the basement, and then it has that one room that says like a small bedroom. It's not tiny, tiny, but it's small. Um, and then I have another room where the furnace and the water heater are, and there actually is it's kind of big too. So I have some shelves in there and some storage stuff in there, like my Christmas decoration I store in there because I have like I think three, maybe four different colors that I do for Christmas any given year. So I am OCD. I can't have multiple colors on my tree. So whatever I decide to do is going to be like if it's red, it's going to be red and gold or red and silver. And that's it. And that's just the ornaments. The lights are going to be white. I'm never going to have colorful lights on my Christmas tree. I don't like it. So I have a red set, I have a blue set, I have a purple set, and I have a silver set. So I have issues, is what I have. That's what I have. Issues. But yeah. Um, so I have that stuff stacked up in there and then a couple shelves with some other stuff in there. So I had somebody go in there once and it was like, you could put a twin bed in here. I'm like, but I wouldn't. It's a dang on, there's a furnace and a water heater in the middle of the room. Who would do that? But yeah, so my basement actually has a lot of space. And I want to use it and I want to utilize it better. So that's why we're going to have people come in and get all that stuff out, haul it away, and then I could set it up the way I want to. And it'd be like a nice little relaxing space to hang out if I want to. So yeah. The only thing I don't like about it is I don't have a bathroom down there, but I did have someone look at that before a long, long, long time ago. And they're like, yeah, you can put a bathroom down here easily. So I might end up doing that in the future. It won't be like now, but I'll look into it and price it out. You wish you were like what? The OCD part? No, I know that ain't what you're talking about though. Like what, Tamika? What did I say that you wish you were like? I appreciate you pulling up. I hope you enjoy. I'm not. I had a friend tell me that. Like they seen all the stuff down there and they was like, you should have a yard sale. I ain't. Mm-mm. Could I make money on the stuff that I'm having them haul away? Yes. Will I deal with having a yard sale to do so? Mm-mm. I don't want it. Mm-mm. I'm not doing it. I was like, nope. Cause yeah, that fitness equipment alone, somebody would buy. I have the literally the boxing bag that you use in the gym, the heavy bag. I have one of those, and then I have one that's like the the one that's like the thing where you can put the sand or water in it to stabilize it, so it doesn't it's not the heavy bag. Um, the weight bench and the weights. The treadmill is no good. Unless somebody knows how to fix them because the belt slips on it. So, and I've tried tightening it. Like it has this little tool where you should be able to adjust and all that. It didn't work. So I think my great nieces and my daughter will be down there messing with it. And I think they messed it up. So, oh, an estate sale. Yeah. I I can't do it. I can't do the yard sale. I know it's new, a lot of new stuff. I probably could give me a new firearm with what I would make selling some of that stuff, and I still yard sales are work. They are work. Not only the work of having to deal with, sitting out there waiting for people to come, people try to haggle, all that stuff. Not even with that part. I have to put that stuff out there. Then I have to, whatever doesn't go, bring it back. I'm not doing it. Mm-mm. No, not doing it. Why wouldn't I say that, Pepperoki? That is the goal. I can make a pretty penny on the gym equipment. Yeah, yeah, I could too. TLC, I absolutely could. Auction company, what? What would they do? Come and get it? But they would take a piece of the pie. But I wouldn't be getting nothing if I. Well, that's true. So I don't know. I don't know. Veggie, that was when I moved. My last house I had a basement, but it wasn't finished in any kind of way. Like it was scary to me. I hardly ever went into the basement in my first house I bought. So when I was looking at another house to move into, I was like, there's two things I learned from my first house that I needed in my second. Actually, three. I needed a garage, I needed two bathrooms, and I needed a basement. And that was, and this had all, except for the fact that I would have preferred to have two car garage and it only has a one car. But it is what it is. You can't have it all. It has a garage nonetheless. That is not true, fam. Those are your firearms, not mine. Mine are 300 to 600. Don't say nothing else in my chat. How about that? They don't, they're not, let's just say this. They're under 3,000. I'll say that. Now I'm being honest because I know you was going to say something. I'm being honest now. The ones that I have purchased are another string are under. See the ones I have purchased. So a new gun. Ooh, don't now Pepper Rookie. That would be problematic for me. That room that's in the basement, though, actually, there's two spaces. The one I call the panic room, but I would have to get that waterproof. I would have to figure out where waters come in at. But the one that's the small bear room, no, I'm not doing it. Hey, Tennessee Goddess, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. Nope, not doing it. He said gun room. He didn't say safe, fam. He want me to come to your level. For those who don't know 2A and LA because you don't follow his content, 2A and LA has a gun room. I do not. Why he keeps talking about what I have. Talk about what you have, sir. Let's talk about the fact that none of my guns I purchased are over 3, and none of the guns that you purchase are under. Ouch. Tool cleaning day, nice. Nice. I was hoping I was going to make it to the range this weekend because I won a shotgun and still have not. Here we go. And still haven't been able to shoot it. But I want to shoot it at an outdoor range. So I know. Right. I did, didn't I? But yeah, and I reached out to a friend yesterday because he has a range that he goes to that's outdoor. Actually, it was the range that we had the meetup at last year. but he knows the guy. So he usually could just contact him and get some range time. And he must not have been able to get it because he never hit me back. So 1,400 maybe with scope and customs. That's the most you spent. And I didn't have to buy one, Pepper. I won one. You need to go check my Instagram stuff. It's been a while. Not that long. It's probably been about 3 weeks, I think. I won one. All I did was follow the page and share it and tag a couple people. And my name got pulled. And it came in, I don't remember. I think I won it on a Thursday. They shipped it on a Friday and I got it on a Monday. It was something like that. It was really quick. What up, BTG? How you doing? Happy Sunday. We on countdown, y'all. Some of y'all who gonna be at ARM5. We on countdown. It's almost time. Shell catcher, brake trigger. Are you over there building up do you build yours? L? I'm not at that level. I've never built one for myself. I don't know if I will be there. Can you imagine someone coming up behind you that uses a clown? No. No, I can't. I cannot. Miss Cheryl, I've been on a little streak. I ain't even gonna look. I ain't even gonna say. I ain't gonna try to push back on it because I literally have been on a little streak. I've won 3 so far in less than 12 months. So, and I hope I win one this week. So that will be 4. Actually, I'm going to win one. I'm claiming it. I'm going to win one this week. So that will be 4. And that still will be in less than 12 weeks. Not 12 weeks, 12 months. So less than a year, I'm going to have won 4. I'm claiming it because I really want it. What is? I don't think I've ever seen Kevin Hart's gun compartment. I know I haven't, and I follow him on Instagram. I've totally missed that, so I don't know what that looks like. Hey Dave, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I totally missed that. By the time they process the clown horn, right? Because what? I'm sure that's the purpose. Because listen, I would be shook. Hey, Mary Ellen, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I figured when you was breaking it down, I'm like, you have to be building your own firearm. I see you, L. I'm not at that level. I think BTG and 2A and LA both are, but not me. Heck, Mr. BS might be on that level too. But I'm not there. If I get there, then y'all could be concerned about me. Let's say that. If I get to the point where I'm like, yeah, I had to order this, and that, for my bill, y'all get concerned then. I'm not there. I know BTG. Look, and I'm claiming another one. And I haven't won it yet, but I have. Because if I say it, the last time I said it, nope. The last time I said it, I did. That's when I won the 2011. I was like, oh, I'm winning a gun tonight? And it happened, and I was sick to my stomach because I was like, what? Y'all know I just be talking. A long-term investment. It is. When you be winning. Where? One time. this one time, no, I'm just kidding. Last year I won at Arm 4, which is a regular meetup. Um, there's a guy on YouTube. His name is a regular gun guy on YouTube, and he puts together this meetup for the 2A community. And it actually was in my city last year, and I won a firearm there. The second time I won on YouTube, a channel that I follow and I'm a member of. And the last time was on Instagram, and it was literally by chance. Somebody had tagged me on the giveaway, and the person, I promise you, I'm the person who usually I get tagged and stuff like that all the time, and I usually see it and I'm like, and I don't even do anything with it. I never tag other people and enter into it. I just never do. But the person who tagged me was the reason I was like, it gave me pause, because it's not a person that I'm friends with on YouTube, not YouTube, Instagram, that usually does that kind of stuff. So I was like, if she did it, then it must be some, this must be legit or something. So I did it. I tagged 3 people, just like she tagged me, and I happened to win. So yeah, different places. Like, I will tell y'all, I still have some things to work through and how I'm going to do it, but I am going to be giving away one on my channel. And I think I mentioned it already a while back, maybe a month or 2 back, but I will be giving away a firearm on my channel. I'm thinking it's probably going to be about August, but like before then, you'll know what the rules are to get in and all that kind of stuff to win this firearm. So, and what firearm it is. But I will be giving away one on my channel. So that's coming. Oh, I do need my own ammo station. I need that. Look, I need the gun room. I'm here for that. Like, did you hear pushback when you mentioned it? Like, I had to calm myself down. I'm all here for that. I have no. I'm all about, yeah. Let's do that. I'm not doing that, but I would absolutely, if listen, I am that person. Does anyone know a channel that gardens in the mountains? Yes, I do. Does it matter what state? They're in the she's in the mountains in Arizona. Hold on, I don't remember her channel name though. So I have to look. So does that matter to you? Let me get down to the bottom of my chat. I mix it up. I build a little. I buy a little. I thought you did. That's why I said that. I think Fam does the same thing. Take your time. That's my bottom line. Yeah. Don't rush it. Do your research. There, PDF for lunch. Yeah. I'm not there yet though, but one day we'll see. I'm trying to win me at university, Here we go. Here we go. I'm trying to win one over there. He's giving away 3. You heard me. I hope y'all following him. His channel is dropping in the live. All my members' channels drop automatically in my live. So Pepper Rookie is here. His drops. Anybody who's a member, because if I sit here and try to say every name, I'm gonna forget somebody. So even if it doesn't, well, I don't think he usually types in the GBG to drop his channel, but he's easy to find. 2A in LA. He's given away 3 this year. He has not given away not 1 yet. 3 firearms on his channel. And I will be winning 1 because he's talking about some West Virginia. Does it matter though where they are? Because will it help just seeing how they're doing it in the mountains? I actually have 2 people, I think. That's what I'm kind of asking. I want to make sure because I know she's not in your state, but kind of if you're just trying to see how they're doing that, or you just want to kind of connect with someone that's around you. Y'all got some crazy mountains in Virginia too, because I done rode through there a couple times. Couple times. Hi, Mama Shirley. Happy Sunday. I'm getting there. Oh shoot. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, y'all. I'm like, why am I seeing all the old messages? Anything to help? I'm having problems with the weather. Okay. Now I do know that she deals with that too. Let me it's her name. It's her, I think it's her last name. It's part of her channel. If anybody knows. She's I never see her husband on there, but it's like I think she named the channel from their last name. I don't know if it was originally that he might. I'm gonna find it. But I also know another lady that her channel is Gardening on the Rocks, something Gardening on the Rocks. Water. If you're asking me, I don't know. Maybe somebody said something about drinking in the chat. But I'm only sipping on water. It's still 46 at night. We're in the 50s at night. Hold on. Let me see if I can find her real quick. Y'all know I follow a lot of people. So it'd be taking me a minute to find some people. Especially when I don't have that's why I keep saying little things to see if I trigger anybody who might be watching these particular YouTubers. No, I'm not. Your message, what you say, what you sipping, that was 6:33. I've only had 2 other comments since then. And it's only 6:34. I'm caught up. Or did I miss something? Is that what you're saying? That was that further back. I'm gonna find it. Don't you give up on me. Don't give up on me, Mary Ellen. And she still posts, so I definitely want to find it. But she's in the mountains in Arizona. And I think because of where she is, she has a short growing season because they get winters where she's at. So it's not like where it's, I mean, they get brutally hot as well, but I think she has a short growing season. And I used to catch her stuff all the time, but she hasn't been popping up in my feed as much, but I've seen her. So I know she's still putting out content. Thank you. I'm gonna find her. Yeah, I'm only on the M's for the channels that I follow. Good Lord. It's growing on the rocks. Yeah. Oh, is that the channel name? No, I've been past the G's. Let me see. But you know what? I was looking at gardening on the rocks. Is it growing? No. No. It is, but it's something else missing from that. She is in Jamaica. Yes. But there's something else part of it. It is growing on the rocks or gardening on the rocks, but there's some other word to it that we're missing. And that's why maybe it's her name. And that's why I haven't seen it yet. But I promise you it's coming. And that one chick, I think it felt like her name was like Woods or something. The one that's in Arizona. You're in 6A. My growing zone is used to 9A. Is she in the mountains? I follow Soul Sister. I didn't realize she was in the mountains though. Soul Sister is a great channel to follow, but she is definitely gardening on a huge scale. They have acres, and I mean lots. Like I think she has probably over 10. So she grows on a very, very large scale. I promise you, I'm gonna find it. What is that girl's name? Um, but yeah, definitely Soul Sister. I don't know. I guess so, BTG, but I have to grow in containers or deer will eat my crop. She actually grows in ground. I think she deals with animal stuff though too. Hey, the new urban gardener, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Hey, LGG. Yes, upstate New York. How you doing? Happy Sunday. We're trying to find a gardener that gardens in the mountains. And I know there's one that I followed. I followed her for a couple years now. Team Fence. Told you I was gonna find it. Let me drop it in the chat. See? That's because Mary Ellen didn't give up on me. That's why I found it. Hold on. Copy link. I'm gonna drop her channel in the comments. It's Team Benson's. Hold on. Desert Homestead. They changed their name too. It was already Team Benson's, but I don't remember the Desert Homestead part of it. I think maybe it was Homestead, just Team Benson's Homestead before. So that's one. And the Guardian on the Rocks. God dang it. Hold on. Farming on the Rocks. I think that's her. View channel. Yes, it's Farming Peppa. Let me share her. But she is in Jamaica. But I believe she's in the mountains. That's why she calls it Farming on the Rocks. So I'm gonna drop hers as well, just in case you want to check her out. I do like her content. All right. I knew the On the Rocks. We were both on the same path because we both knew. Oh, she's moving to the mountaintop. That's probably even better. But she has all this content. I think she's been on here for like 3+ years. So she has all this content of how she's grown, where she's at. And she's not growing in a big space either. Because they're not doing anything in all of hers is container. So that probably is going to be right on. No problem. That's probably going to be right on what you're looking for. Because when I haven't seen her content in a little bit, I will tell you that. But when I did, everything was grown on in containers. Everything. Yeah. You taking a break? I know that's right. Is it hot there, Precious? So hopefully one of them can help you. Those are the only two ladies that I'm familiar with on the platform. I'm sure there's many others, but those are two channels that I follow. That I've seen gardening like a I guess you could say more complicated condition. That's what I'm trying to say. condition. Mm-hmm. Yep, pepperoni. It is very tight. And yes, she still grows a lot of food because she preserves and everything. So yeah. It says 71 degrees, but you hot. That's because you working, girl. It didn't even get to 70 here, and I was out there at that community garden sweating. I was like, wait a minute, it's not hot. But I was working. I was trying to get stuff together. Oh, thank you, Xenia. How you doing? Happy Monday. I appreciate you. But yeah, so y'all give me the. I'm actually going to. Matter of fact, I'm not going to say it on here. I'm going to do a live here soon for members. I will actually try to put a thumbnail out before this so the members know it's coming, so that they can come in and chime in. Because I have a question for you guys, for the members. 80 by 7:30 a.m. here. I know it is Pepper Rookie. Y'all don't, if y'all don't know and y'all not following Pepper Rookie, he's in Florida. Y'all should be following him. Y'all should be, anybody that's in this chat, y'all should be checking out. I mean, there's some great content creators in here. Not everybody isn't a content creator that's in here, but the majority of people in here are. Elle is not a content creator to my knowledge. Elle, are you doing content? Now that I said that, I'm like, wait a minute, I think I remember you doing or saying it's coming. Let me know. Is it there or coming? I believe you said. But mostly, I know Elle isn't, TLC isn't. I think she may have done some before, but she really doesn't do a lot of content. So when you buy that lot, man, listen, are you going to keep the community spot? You mean when I have my own land? No. But I love the community garden. Like there is there very much is. Oh, you talking about when I was talking about buying a lot to do my own community garden? I'm the Pepper Gappy saying a lot of stuff on this platform now. Hey T Spella, how you doing? Happy Memorial Weekend. Oh, that one. See, people be remembering the things that I say. No. Mm-mm. That lot is about, it's what I have plus another plot. So like three, I have two plots, it will be three. Maybe a little even more than three plots together, that lot. So right now I'm only doing two there and I'm already overwhelmed a little bit. I'm not going to lie to y'all, but it's because when it's a blank canvas and my mind can wander into all the things that I could do with that space, it's hard for me to bring it back into my my planning space of keeping it kind of condensed to what the producing with purpose. So I am still doing that, but it's, I have to like take the time to think it through and everything, because when I saw the space cleared, I was like, this is bigger than I expected. I have not planted through that whole space yet. And I've added watermelon over there. I already had watermelon in my watermelon patch, and I've added some over on the other side as well. And I also have corn over there, potatoes, some peppers. And right now I think that's it. But I think I am going to add some green beans out there. But next year, I already have it in my mind. Well, this not next year, in the fall, I'm going to take a nice section of that and it's just going to be garlic. And then another section of that. It's not going to be ridiculously big, but it's going to be a nice section. Like this year, I did garlic outlining where I had, it was like a 4x4 space where I had the kale and some collards growing at. So around them in a square, I had garlic, which was still a nice amount of garlic. But no, I'm going to have it on a much higher scale. I'm also going to do onions on a higher scale for preserving both. So those were things that, like, I do have some onions out there now. I have quite a bit of onions out there, but they're on my old side because I had already been able to plant there. And because I didn't get to that, the new side wasn't ready till May 10th. I just had some things already started on the other side because I wanted them out there. So it's just, yeah, it's just working it through. Yeah, the neighbor's lot. Yep. Too much for one person. Not when I plan it. I can handle it. It's just getting there. That is your issue too, the urban gardener. That is my issue. Like, it's, I have to reel myself in. So like, let's say that plot was already ready when I, like, because I had my other plot since last year, I can do whatever I want to on that plot all year. Now I got another one I could do that with, but it wasn't ready until May 10th because I didn't get it till this year. But say I had already had it, I would have had, I already know, I would have had like a section of that um, plot for just corn. But because I had some corn already started, I did some corn on my old side, and now I also have corn on the new side. I also would have did my tomatoes a little bit differently, and they would have been on the new side. And I probably would have did my peppers and things like that, all that stuff on the new side. And then I would have made my watermelon patch on the old side bigger. And then I would have probably did my squash on that side, which I already am. Yeah. I would have done green beans on the old side because I already had that soil like prepped. It's just, I don't know. Like, this other side is broken here. What up, broke? The other, and I was looking for you. I guess this is not your Sunday to go live because I had went looking like, okay, live. I ain't getting no notification, but I definitely would have had it planned. In my head, I was planning it, but I didn't. Once it was done, cleared, I didn't plan enough. I still have a lot of space to grow in on that side. So that's really just the thing is, I don't want to leave any spaces untouched, like meaning not utilizing it to grow. And because I do want to preserve green beans, I think that is something I'm going to add out there. My neighbors, the ones that I show you guys, their plot, one of their plots anyway, they have 3 plots that are like, each one of their plots are like 6 times the size of one plot on my side. Like, so the plot I had last year, they have 6 times that amount in 3 different spaces. And they grow stuff so uniform. But I found out that the husband used to be an engineer. So I think that has a little bit to do with it. But I see how they grow their beans, their green beans. And they kind of, because you can grow your green beans kind of close together, but they do them in rows. And I kind of like that. I kind of like what they did over there. So I think I might mimic that on my side. But yeah. I fell behind a little bit. We got to talk about the sugar cane. Uh-oh. Can you grow sugar cane there, Miss Cheryl? I won't try it because I feel like it's, I don't know. My growth season ain't long enough, I don't think. First time growing corn. I will tell you, a little nervous, don't be. But also, and I only did, I don't remember. I don't even know if I did 25 the first time I grew it. But don't be me, because y'all, I almost cried If you go back and watch my videos when the first year I grew corn, it was very emotional. First of all, I didn't think I could do it. It went through stages. First of all, I went through the stage of feeling like when I decided I was going to grow, and I actually bought starch from the store, which was dumb. Now that I know that, because I know how easy it is to grow corn. But I had saw it and I was like, oh, I'll try it. And it was like the 6-pack, and most of them had several coming up in each section. So I was like, oh, I'm getting more bang for my buck because there's so many in there, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I had started with excitement to grow it. Then I was like, I'm going to grow it in ground along my fence. My fence, I have a privacy fence in the backyard. So they're 8 feet by 6 feet. So they're 8 feet wide if between each post and 6 feet tall. So I was like, okay, between each, I'll do it through 2 of my 8 feet posts or sections, I guess you could say. And because you're supposed to have them like so far apart, this and that. Child, nobody told me how hard it is to till up the earth. And I came back on camera. I had a head wrap on my head because, when I work out there, sometimes I'll do this because I'll be scared of bugs and stuff to try to get in my hair. Now I don't worry about it as much. But I had like the head wrap that you turn. It had a little knot, the little bow knot thing in the front and all that. That thing was crooked. I was sweating like crazy. I was panting. I was frustrated. And I showed all that on camera. Like, what? But when it got bigger and then I got silks, is that what comes first? No, the silk does not come first. The what's the part that comes first, y'all? What's it called? Not the silk. It's the pollinating part at the top. You could do decent sized cornfield. Yeah, definitely. Hey, Farmer Marshall, happy Sunday. No, LGG is too high. She said she could garden from sun up to sundown. The person next to you work rest. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to catch up because I know somebody is probably telling me what it is that I was trying to figure out with the corn. That part, Pepper Rookie. I'm about to get back to work. Okay, Precious. What is that called? Oh, the tassels. So the tassels come up, and I got excited because I saw the tassels. And then the tassels will pollinate it, and then that's how you'll start getting the corn husk will start getting bigger. And y'all, make sure, the tassels. Y'all was taking too long. But I remember when I first saw them, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have corn. And I did. I got corn. So corn was a big no, the kernel, the kernels come after the it pollinates them, but yes. And I was hand pollinating because I wanted to make sure. I did let it do its thing because they work close together. But after I made sure I went behind it, and I would pull off the tassels and on those silks because I wanted to make sure I had corn. But I did. So there's several people at the community garden that are growing corn. So the problem there is going to be the cross pollination, which I'm not worried about as far as anything other than one of my neighbors was saying that one year, because of the cross pollination, his corn only got up to like 3.5 feet because another person that wasn't that far, theirs was bigger and already starting to pollinate, and it pollinated his corn before it got a chance to get really tall. That would be my only concern. But I think that I've noticed I'm the only person who's already started their corn in my in the community garden. So I will probably be the person who ends up pollinating other people's corns, because the one guy who was telling me that, his name is James, he is going to grow corn. He's growing it on the there's a plot in between me and him, but he's going to grow it. He has 5 plots in his section, and he's going to go to his furthest one to hopefully not have to worry about that. So yeah. Actually, here's your comment. Hey, Miss Felicia. Miss Felicia, you coming in here causing problems, hiding people's comments. How you doing? Happy Sunday. My first time I got stink bugs all over the corner. Oh no. Now what did happen is the squirrels ate some of it. I think I ended up with 2 ears in the end before I noticed that the squirrels were eating my corn. Yeah. They had demolished them. I ended up with 2 that were not touched. So yeah. I just purchased privacy screen today. Every store sending me their privacy fence commercials. I know that's right. I won't have that corn pollinating problem. No one grows a garden up here. Well, sucks to be there. Cause yeah, every time I go and eat something from the garden, I'd be like, why would you not? It tastes so good. Everything. I mean, unless it's just something. But that's why I tell people, grow what you know you like to eat. Hey Sylvia, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I'm just messing with you, Miss Felicia. Listen, I did it on my own. I was on the panel with I think it was during the Christmas thing with Urban and Erica and Carmen, and I timed out Urban while she was on the panel with me. It happens. I accidentally hit her name, and it wasn't even. I was trying to. I think I tried to pin her comment, and I accidentally hit timeout. It happened. She just hit a comment. She's an admin. I mean, she's a mod. So she tapped on something that accidentally hit somebody's comment. And she didn't want them to think that they were being blocked or anything. Ooh, your Brussels are for me. I remember I got Brussels sprouts last year. That is so exciting. Hey Flossin. Have you been here? Or did you just come in? I hope I didn't miss you. I want to grow what I like to eat, but I can't find no steak and lobster seeds. Facts. The facts. Y'all, did y'all see Floston's harvest? Y'all, if y'all haven't, y'all make sure y'all get over there and check out his harvest. He had a huge harvest the other day. I asked him to share some with me, but he said it's a hard no. That's true, LGG. I had 2 ladies stop and look in my garden and said I was brave to try to grow, but you growing though. Don't be saying I'm brave because why won't you up here? I was like, oh no. Oh, I'm sorry, Flossin. I didn't see you in the chat. I'm sorry. Listen, Miss Felicia says she needs them steak and lobster seeds too. Y'all, Flossin be over there cooking. Y'all, I hope y'all following him. I just got hip to him this year with the Watermelon Wars. He was in Watermelon Wars last year, but I didn't see any of the content. And y'all, I've been over there having a good time being nosy all up in his stuff because he's gardening. He's about that 2A life. Listen, he got the he talks trash. I'm here for all of it. I'm here for all of it. T Spella, I knew you was here because you talking trash too. 3 cucumbers, 2 tomatoes, 25 green beans. Go see his. I think he got you beat. That's probably why T Spella laughing. Because he probably saw the video. I've been in the bushes trying to get things done. I know that's right, Miss Felicia. Bidding war started with and went for 80. What would oh oh well, there's some very how do I say it? Courageous folks out there because I ain't want no parts, sir. but I appreciate you asking. But I was like, nah, not with the stuff that you do. No, sir. I'll pass. Hard pass for me. Hard pass for me. Yes, we're having a side conversation. It ain't about nothing, y'all. So don't be all like what they talking about. No, it's gardening stuff. Um, oh, that happens a lot on Led's channel, I'm sure. That's when I learned about commenting and it won't not showing up. Yeah. Yeah. Look, everybody want them seeds now, Flossie. You done started something. Tamika, like me too. um, let's see. I know you are. I know you are. Y'all, Peppa makes his own hot sauce. I don't know. Before y'all get excited, he is on a little restriction as he allows his body to heal. But just knowing that he does make his own hot sauce. That's kind of what we talk about, y'all. Because I know when I can't be fooling with Peppa because he grows a lot of peppers. If you don't follow the content, which you should, you would know he grows a lot of hot peppers. But I've had the hot sauce, but there's different variances of it. I should say variety, but variations. So I've had ones that are just the right. I like hot though, y'all, but it's just the right amount. And then I've had those that are. I look. I gotta be a little light. I gotta be a little light. But now I've been ventured off into making some hot sauces myself because I know what peppers I like for that. Because I've tried this Tabasco, wasn't a big fan, but I like the cayenne. Look, Mary Ellen, like y'all started some. She like y'all got the lobster seeds. Send her some. Look, don't let us figure out. Don't let us find out how. Because y'all listen, the government shut it down. They ain't gonna let us do it, y'all. Nice. OGG said she excited about them pepper plants. I scaled back a lot. Excuse me, a lot this year because I'm producing with purpose. Last year I had like 50 plus pepper plants. This year, I don't even think I got 25. I'm doing, that might be a lie. That might be a lie. We gonna reserve the right to change that number, but I don't think it's 25. I think it's less than that. But I'm just doing the jalapeno, the cayenne, the peach rush, and I think Scotch bonnet. And then I have my sweets. So the 20 somewhere wherever it is sweets and hot. But my sweets are mostly green bells, but I think I did a red and an orange, and then I do have 2 or 3 Lasia pepper plants. I think I have 2 orange and 1 red, and that's it. You only have 6 hot pepper plants. I literally bam. You may have to start fishing in the Elk River. I know that's right. I usually have like a ridiculous amount of peppers, but I know what I'm going to use, what I'm doing with all of them. My jalapenos, I ran out of all my pickled jalapenos and my candied ones. So I need to can jalapenos, and I use it for my pepper jellies. And then the cayennes I'm using to make a sauce. The peach rush I use to make my salsa. And then what was the other? Oh, the Scotch bonnet. I usually will dehydrate and have that for like when I make my different like curries. I like to put a little bit of pepper flakes in it since I won't have fresh peppers throughout the year. I'll just dehydrate it and chop it up. Yellow jalapeno. Is that the lemon ones, Lawson? I have seeds for those, but I haven't tried them. Or is that the yellow one? Is it the lemon jalapeno? I don't let that cute little pepper fool you. Listen, I know that's right. This is my third time starting pepper seeds. It's just too cold. Yeah. I think one is a peach rush. Yep. I did not think any of the 10 seeds I had germinated, but are looking like peach rush. Yep. The lemon one. I need to try that one next year. Because I'll have my jalapenos I won't need to grow them the way I'm growing them this year, next year. I'm making sure I don't run out because I get sad when I run out of the stuff that I like. So I want to make sure I have plenty this year. I went and got a bunch of canning jars just to make sure I had plenty of those. I already had quite a bit of canning jars, but I wanted to make sure I had plenty. And I got more lids too. I'm determined not to, hold on, jumped, stop for the next year for anything much. Facts. That is my plan as well. I got the pumpkin spice seeds too. Let me know what you think, T-Speller. Seriously. So remember Gina said she wanted to know what you think about the pumpkin spice because I got seeds for that. Somebody sent me those a couple years ago. I haven't grown them yet though. I started pepper seeds in my boiler room and in the hydroponic, they gonna pop. That's how I did mine. Because I mentioned earlier that my seedlings for the brown sugar tomato, but I had seedlings for everything. San Marzanos, the Aunt Lou's, everything. And then I had pepper seedlings. I lost my first round of everything because it was too cold here, even with my heater in the greenhouse. So I restarted my peppers in my hydroponic, and they came up pretty quick. Has anyone tried black Hungarian? I haven't done the black Hungarian, but I've done the Hungarian peppers, just the regular ones, and I like them. The lemon jalapenos are really good. It's got a good heat and a nice flavor. I like that. It's about flavor for me too. Like I don't just like hot. I like flavorful hot things. Our addition will be finished. Ooh, addition. And I will have a special place to grow in. That's awesome. So you'll have like a place to start your seeds inside. That's awesome. Yeah. I want some more strawberry preserve. I know that's why. Thank you. Oh yeah, the Cubanelles are good. You're gonna like the Cubanelles. I've grown those a couple times. Yeah. I think last year and the year before. Yeah, and they do very well. They actually are a pretty prolific plant. Yeah. I've done, like I said, the Cubanelles a couple times, and I've only done the Poblanos once. What else have only done once? I've only done the chocolate. I think those were chocolate bells. I think I grew a chocolate bell and a chocolate what is that? Habanero last year. I think I only done those once though. And then man, listen, I need a lot of people size greenhouse on this mug. But until the end. But those I've only done once. My repeat ones have been Cubanelle, jalapeno, habaneros, Scotch bonnets, cayenne for hots. Cubanelles are not that hot though, in my opinion. Matter of fact, isn't that a sweet pepper? Because I don't remember it being hot at all. I think Cubanelle might be a sweet. Grown parta? No. What is it? Is that a pepper? I don't know what that is. I grow the black. Oh, see, veggie got it. It's one of the first peppers to start fruiting. It's similar to jalapeno. Nice. It is a sweet. I was gonna say, as I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I thought Cubanelles were not hot that I remember because I remember chopping them up and putting them in my salads. Like how some people will do like the bananas or something, the sweet bananas. Or, yeah, but they're not really sweet like that. But I knew they were in that family with those sweet ones. I didn't remember any heat to it. But what's a parta? I don't know what that is. Is that a pepper? I'm doing green, purple, chocolate, red, yellow. Yeah, I think I have purple out there too, Miss Cheryl, the sweet purples. I do think I did a few purples. But yeah, I don't think I have any chocolate out there. Oh, and I did the white one. I think it's called Diamond Bell. But it's like a white color, like a cream white. Oh, it's an Asian bean. No, I haven't done that. I bet my neighbors at the community garden probably grow them. Are they kind of long, not like crazy long, but kind of a longer bean? Because they grew these beans last year that were kind of long. And they do a lot of Asian peppers too. And because I asked my neighbor about it once, and he said they're just different varieties of Asian peppers, and I was like, they look amazing. They have this whole system. Him and his wife have this whole system. I seen her with this like little. She took this thing. It looks like a drum, like a round drum, but it's like a seat, and she connected like a belt to it that she puts around her waist. And so when she walks, it kind of hangs on her butt like a fanny pack would hang in front of you, kind of a little bit. So as she moves down the garden, she just moves down a little bit and then she sits. And then she puts the things into the ground, her starts into the ground. And she moves down a little bit more and sits. She doesn't have to touch the seat. It's right there. Every time she gets up, it's right where it needs to be. And when she sits down, it's right where I was like, that's pretty neat. It's like a whole system. I'm growing cayenne, Thai chili, and harbonate. We need to see the garden. You're trying to grow more drought tolerant stuff. Yes. We need to see the garden, fam. And I saw the other comment about you producing with purpose too. I saw it. I synced it. Chinese long beans, 12 inches. It could have been those. It don't seem like they were that long, but they could have been. They definitely could have been. Kind of like a snow pea. Get seeds from them. I can. They're very friendly. They gave me some sweet potatoes last year that they grew. And they were, I want to say, I have to look back, but I think it was a purple flesh. No, a purple skin. But I think the flesh was white. I have to look. I don't remember for sure. But they're friendly. He's actually supposed to, because I took this fencing down that was between the people who had my plot before had it, and it was like right next to his fencing. And he asked me if I wanted him to take the poles up because they're hard to get out the ground because, of course, they had to secure them very well. And there's like chicken wire down there and stuff. And I was like, sure. He's like, I'll get them up, when I'm out here one day. I'll get them up for you. I was like, oh, great. Because I said I wanted to put some of the landscape covering over there. He was like, or you can grow food over there. And I'm like, yeah, but it's so many weeds over there. So I'm really just trying to get the weeds to die back. And then maybe I'll till it up to grow food. But I'll ask them, yeah. Because they're very friendly. I don't know if I've ever seen their stuff go to seed, though, now that I'm thinking about that. They have a whole system. But yeah, and I'm like, I haven't found out what they're doing with all this food. So this year we're having that conversation because I have two guesses in my head. Somebody put this one of them in my head, which was they have a restaurant. And I want to say it was somebody in the chat one day I was talking about it. And I was like, that makes sense. But then I was like, the way they harvest, they don't harvest throughout the year that much. Most of it is like literally at the end of the season. They do they're out there for days getting everything in sections out. And I'm like, I'm wondering if they have like a grocery store. I don't know. But it didn't fold, but yes. It literally looked like a drum, but it wasn't because I saw her rinsing it off after she had been out there sitting down because as you sit, you're kind of seeping into the soil some because it was kind of damp, kind of wet from rain. So she was rinsing it off at the spigot. The real question is, are you actually going to grow a watermelon? Absolutely. Not just one, many watermelons. How about you, Phil? Since you're asking the question, are you growing a watermelon? Huh? T-Speller, don't do that. Don't laugh at him. That's not what we doing. That's Floston. That's what I'm saying. No, he didn't. Yeah, some people have said it's called the albino. I think it depends on where you get it from, the albino pepper, but that's basically what it is. It could be. And I don't know if it needs to be an Asian farm market, but some of the things they are growing are specifically Asian varieties, but not everything. So I don't know. They grow garlic and onion on an insane scale. Insane, but they use a lot of that in their dishes. So I know that some of it they're probably preserving for themselves and eating it and all that, but I'm like, I only see them and they are not young. They're not extremely old. They're retired. Well, he is. I don't know if she ever worked. She could have been a housewife. But I never see their kids or anything. Like anybody, family members or anything out there. It's him. Most times it's always him. And then when they're planting, it's both of them. And when they harvest, it's both of them. But tending to it throughout the season, it's usually just him. So I don't know. I do plan on doing that in my yard to make up, putting some cardboard down. Right now, I have a big row of the commercial landscape cover. So I just throw that down out there and it takes care of the weeds. And then once I've done that and the weeds die back, they're not gone. Trust me. They're just died back in my space. I go through and till it, and then that pulls the ones that are underneath that soil out. And then I still am going to get some because my watermelon patch was tilled up and the spaces behind it, they don't get it like they did last year though, but they are still getting some weeds. So, yeah. You growing a yard long? I think Black's Tropical did that a couple years back. I just want to really see it. Yeah. Hey, CC, how you doing, sis? Are you back? Is the crawfish kickoff over? Yeah, they had the crawfish kickback in Texas this weekend, which I didn't know about it till I started seeing y'all going. Like people started going live. I think first person I saw was Unbiased, and then I saw Growing with Hudson. Then I saw CC. I'm like, oh, well, it makes sense that CC would hit it up because it was in Texas. But yeah, noodle beans are so good. Nice. Time to get some ramen. I know that's right. I had a friend asking about the bok choy, and I'm like, oh, that's just the cabbage, the Asian cabbage. And that's what if you like stir fries or Chinese dishes and stuff, that's the cabbage that's in them. You'll like it. You're back home, okay. You like them too, Mary Ellen? I did not care for the texture of the yard long. Yeah, I haven't tried them. So I need to get ramen. Listen, I like a good ramen, but I don't like I buy the usually at Costco and Sam's. It's I forget the brand of it, but it's a rice ramen, and they come in these blocks. But it doesn't taste the same as the ones that you would buy in the packs with the seasoning. It's not the same at all. Harvest them young and tender. Yes. I harvested my collars young and tender, and I promise. What is so funny? Anytime I harvest something early, like because they were a nice size leaf, but they weren't the big leaves. I always hear Nikki's voice in my head. I needed to get out my head, but every time I'm like, "Yep, get it young and tender." But she be right. Oh, I've done the I like the Jimmy Nardellos. I grew those last season, I think it was, for the first time. No, that might have been my I'm not sure. That might have been my second time growing Jimmy Nardellos. But yes, I like them. And they weren't hot. I think that Brooke said that he thought they were a little hot. I didn't think they had heat to them like that. Maybe I've harvested them before they built that heat, but I didn't think they were hot. Kind of squeaky when you bite them. Definitely, I think with beans, like green beans, if I don't like them when they get like if I miss one and then when I find it, it's like really big. And I just do mm, bush beans, typical different varieties. But yeah. Oh no, that's right. You did say shishito. You know what? My bad, bro. You did. It wasn't Jimmy Nardello. I be getting them all mixed up. Um, my bad. I'm trying it for the first time. Yeah. Ooh, stir fry. Oh, that's how you tried it. The beans in a stir fry. Ooh. Yeah, I haven't made a stir fry in quite some time. I might have to do a stir fry this week. No, I probably won't. Only because I would prefer to do a stir fry once I start harvesting, able to harvest more of my own vegetables. Um, because it'd be better. Just saying. Yeah, it only has a little though to me. Like now there are a couple I'm not growing again. I'm not doing ghost peppers again, and I'm not doing the reapers again. Ain't that serious. Like I said, I like heat, but y'all, no. It's gotta have flavor as well. I don't just want something that's hot for no reason. Like make it make sense. I don't want it. And I have some that I dehydrated and it's in a jar. I have an 8-ounce jar of pepper flakes, and I literally have to wear a mask whenever I open it. I do use it though, but it's mixed with other peppers. There's jalapeno in there, there's cayenne in there, there's habanero in there, there's serrano in there. There's scotch bonnet. There's all kinds of peppers mixed in together. But once I put in the reapers and the ghost, I had to wear a mask anytime I opened that jar, or else I was going to choke to death. What is up with you recruiting people for Watermelon Wars? Is he, or is people just tagging it? Because I have seen some new people tagging it that I didn't think had entered, but I don't know if they're being recruited. Oh, hot bananas are good. So are pepperoncinis. I love those. Yeah, I should have grew those this year. I probably should have grew some pepperoncinis. I don't even know if I say it right, but that's what I call them. But I should have. Yeah, that's what I was saying. The entry date been over, but I have seen at least two channels I think that have posted as Watermelon Wars, and I'm like, I don't remember y'all entering by the dates. But yeah. Homestead Heart was already in. They were already in, CC. They entered in early. Yeah, I was gonna say they announced theirs early. They just put out their video now, their watermelon seed dropping video, but they entered, they were in. That much I do know. I think it was about that many, T Spella, somewhere around there. But Homestead Heart was one of them. There was another, wasn't there another big channel that entered in? I know Homestead Heart did. The Bull. Oh, did what's the name? Did Humble Homestead? Did they? I can't remember. But yeah, they were in though, y'all. But I did see a couple channels that hashtagged us. I mean, at us, and then hashtagged it Watermelon Wars. And I was like, I don't remember these channels. Yeah, Georgia don't have a chance. No worries. Listen, Mr. and Mrs. Homestead. They be growing the watermelons though. They be growing. Hey, Golden Times of Day. How are you? Happy Sunday. But I'm not knocking your message, CC. I ain't worried about Georgia or Texas. Because the queen is in Ohio. So I mean, whatever. Oh, the Humble Stores didn't. Okay. Let everyone else know the entry date has passed. Yeah. Yeah. I definitely seen him say it on one of those. So yeah. And they didn't realize it had passed, but yeah. I just want to get something to eat. Oh, and at the end of the day, that's over 60. That's right. I was about to say, because at the end of the day, I'm eating my watermelon. I think I was talking to somebody that's like they grew watermelon, they only ate a little bit. And I was like, what? But they gave away a bunch of it. And I was like, yeah, I might give away the jellies. I might give away the jellies. But I get it because my grandson loves watermelon. So I used to grow the smaller ones for him, like the sugar babies and stuff. I found some seeds for my lemon drop watermelon. Don't ask me why it was where it was because it was in my basement when I was going through stuff down there. It was in my tote that had like craft stuff in it. I must have just dropped it in there. But I think I want to grow the lemon drops. They're a small variety. And I was trying to see if I had somewhere in my backyard that I could put them. I think I do. Because I think I want to grow them. I never had them. I want to try them. I want to wrap it in a blanket with her. A blanket with a watermelon fat. Facts. I want a lot of juice and freeze. That's what I do that's how I make my jelly. I juice it. I juice it. He can believe the news. It ain't fake. Lemon drop is good. See, I want to try it. North Carolina got this. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love all the trash talk. Bring it on. That's what's making this one so. This one has the most trash talk we've had in any of them. I love it. I do. I do. I grew them by accident. Well, that was a happy accident. I was in Fayetteville this weekend. See, broke like look. If that's North Carolina, me being there for a weekend. How terrible. I tell you, I love it though. But trust and believe, I have a lot of varieties out there. a lot. I even ended up doing the Charleston Grays, which I liked them last year, and I wasn't gonna. I was like, yeah, no, but since I ended up having extra space on the having the other plot, I was like, you know what, we dropping it. So I have some that already have germinated. I have some that I've dropped seeds for more recently. So yeah, I dropped. I don't know, about 10 more seeds. We'll see what it do. Some Charleston Gray, some more, I want to say more Black Diamonds and more Dixie Queens and stuff. Just all the things. Ooh, y'all in here talking the trash. Well, y'all, tomorrow is gonna be a light day for me because it's an off day for me. So I probably, hopefully, like I said, will be relaxing, setting my mind for the work week. Which it's gonna be a great week for me because the week after I work that Monday and then I'm on vacation. Okay, because we going to the meetup. So set the tone for your week, even if vacation is not on the horizon. Make this week a good week. Go into the week with a positive attitude. Don't let nobody, you know, take that away from you. Don't let nobody disturb your peace. Go into this week with a great attitude because why not? And it's gonna make your week a good week, you know? So I hope everybody has a great holiday and a great week. And I'll be live Friday because it is my Friday to go live. I don't know what we're gonna talk about yet though. We're gonna figure it out. But I'll be live Friday. And then I will be live that Sunday. So I will, and I'm thinking the upside is that when I'm at the meetup, it's not my Friday to be live, and I should be home to go live on Sunday because I leave there pretty early Sunday. But if I'm exhausted, y'all, we're gonna see. What up, David? David, I almost hit you up earlier because I had a question about here we go, CC. I had a question about this garlic. And nope, I'll probably hit you up because I ain't gonna tell everybody. They gotta wait for the video. Because I had something else that was happening. But y'all have a great week, seriously. I will talk to y'all Friday, and I'll see y'all in these streets. Bro, will you be live this week? Will you be live tomorrow? Or are you just not going live this weekend because you had some stuff going on? Peace out, Mr. BS. You was quiet up in here probably cooking my hot dog. Did you burn it though? Tomorrow? Okay, y'all. Broke will be live tomorrow evening, so be looking for the thumbnail. I haven't seen it yet, but maybe it's out. But be looking for the thumbnail. T-Nog is like live tonight in about 25 minutes. So y'all can check her out. Have a good one. I see you flossing. Everybody have a great week. Seriously, y'all go into the week with a great attitude. Let's have a great week. We'll check in on Friday, okay? All right, y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye.